Three times a charm. So I picked this figure up from Big Bad Toy Store. This is their Big Bad Workshop and Fresh Monkey Fiction collab figure line. It's Operation Monster Force. I've never had like a general in dress uniform or any officer in a dress uniform, so I'm like, yeah, we're doing that. Um, it doesn't come in a window box. It's a very nice, substantial box. It's not cheap. It's not that it matters too much, but I mean, presentation means a lot. But General, his name is General Brown. That's nice. This is okay. This is their season zero. Looks like it's just like they're doing baseline army builders. Like this is in fact an army builder. It comes with a, we'll call it the Joe Colton face, the General Brown face, and the Thunderbolt Ross face. Let's just be honest. I mean, if you're, what else can you use these guys for? So a new threat is rising. An ancient evil has emerged from the Egyptian sands, leaving destruction in his wake. As its power grows, governments of the world send their best soldiers to destroy him. General Brown deploys the Phantom Corps and an epic insertion. First hours of conflict, engage this mystical being. All right, so basically, it's, and I know there's like, I know Dracula's a character in this, and I think like, if you look at here, like, oh, they're fighting Apophis. I want Stargate figures. Damn it. Anyway, so so they got like Apophis Legion figures. It looks like they're like zombie type figures, like yeah, little zombie figures, like zombie soldiers. I wonder if they make zombies of the soldiers that they kill. Ooh, fuck yeah, let's go. You got the Army Builder Phantom Corps, aka GI Joe, aka Action Force, and I almost called him Charlie Brown, General Brown. Oh my gosh! All right, let's get this thing. We're just going for it. I'm gonna get it open. I'm gonna use. Let's see if I can't. Let's see if I can keep from cutting myself. I just cut myself opening up a green shirt GI Joe figure. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not in on this line. I just wanted the general figure, but I mean, uh, I appreciate. All right, it comes with a bunch of stuff. All right, he comes with a third head. All right, all right. I see you guys. I see you. All right, so that's him. Kind of looks a little like a young Apollo Creed, or yeah, I can't think of the guy's real name. Anyway, looks like a young version of that. I don't hate that. It's a good looking sculpt. Get in there. Got the Joe Polton head and the Thunderbolt Ross head. I don't know. Huh. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know. I don't know enough about the lore. I don't know anything about it. See what comes. See what? Oh, a little Washington. Put that right there. Yeah, I'll put that right there. I mean, I'll save that for a back of like a on the other side of a window for a diorama if I ever actually make a diorama again. Um, this little Phantom Force stand, Monster Force. So yeah, Phantom Core, Apophis, Legion, Monster Force. Okay, this comes with a nice little like tombstone types. That's actually not. That's actually pretty cute. That's okay. Well done, people. All right, I see you guys. I see you. Comes with. So they want you to buy like 4 of these. I bet they're like, we can get Eric to buy 4 of these, and I bought 2. I probably won't buy 4, only because they're $40. Oh, you know what? Sorry, bag. I'm doing this live. All right, I'll do it live. Comes with a little hat, a couple pairs of sunglasses, or 3 pairs of sunglasses. That's nice. there, and he's got blue ones. Are they clear or just no? They're plastic. They're opaque. That's fine. That's cool. I appreciate. This is what is this? Oh, see, they want you to buy four of them. Okay, I got you. All right, these are for the name tags. All right, and it comes with a variety of hands. I'm just gonna cut this too because I'll never get it open. Okay, so they want you to buy four of these. All right, I see you. I see you, Big Bad Toy Store. I don't. I'm not hating on it. I'm really not. Well, real quick, let's see who we can see here in the magic camera. Oh, so this guy here is Frost. All right, I is he? I don't know. I'm just assuming. General Storm. So that's Thunderbolt. I don't. It doesn't really matter. I don't. I'm not. If there's a comic book, I'm not reading it. He comes with trigger hands. Comes with looks like gripping hands. Comes with fisticles. Comes with saluting hands, which that's kind of cool. I mean, guys in uniforms are going to salute, right? Then pointing the way hands. And to be fair, he does come with all of the for the General Brown, uh, which is appreciated. At least they didn't make it like the G.I. Joe policeman figure. They just didn't make it black, like painted black, like he has gloves on. Which that would have been easy and cheap, and I do appreciate not taking the cheap thing out. Let me get this out of the wrapper. All right, so there he is. He's out of the package. He's. You have to remember, I guess, that this is the first like effort, right? Like this is their, like even like the Valaverse, which I hold as a gold standard for in this space for like the retail 6-inch figure line. The Valaverse, the first series one was super stiff. Like I've used the oil that the Amazing recommended that he uses on his premium figures, and mine are still super stiff. Like even now, I have to like heat them up and it's a nitpick. It's because I love the figures. It's just they had problems. They're better now, but so we're gonna. It's well done. Like he doesn't have cross eyes or anything. It's a great looking head sculpt, and he does. It looks. Like I said, I mean, it looks good. Okay, so these are molded down, so you can't see his ribbons underneath. That's fine. Like they give you the sticker sheet to put the name tag. I probably won't do that only because I might even just use this guy as my general flag. With this head sculpt, this will be general flag, and then you got, if you want, you can get a figure, and they can be Thunderbolt. Chase the Hulk around, and then you got Joe Colton here. Sorry, not sorry here. And whoever this guy's supposed to be. It's a good looking head sculpt though. I kind of dig it. Um, anyway, so he might even be the good guy, like the main. I don't know. I have no idea. But articulation wise, he's that's a little stiff. It's not like restrictive, but does he have a? Yeah, there's a butterfly in there. It's got this. This is a vest, and then but the butterfly's in there. Yeah, you can try to see here. Yeah, it's in there. So there's a butterfly joint, which is nice. I was half not expecting that. Double jointed. The joints are real smooth. They're not. They don't have like the not ratchets, but like the stops, like the you know what I mean. Like it goes, almost feels like clicks, like click click click. They're smooth. Which might if you use these things a lot, they might cause a problem. I don't know. I'm speculating on that. Uh, he's got if he's got ab, I can't tell if he's got ab crunch or not. He's got general butt. I can't. If there's an ab crunch, it's this whole thing is restricting it. Um, standard, you know, pins. I can't tell if he's. Looks like he's got drop down hips, which is nice. Um, one of my problems is, and I might put a cut in here so he can sit. Cause I'm gonna want him to sit in a vehicle at some point. Maybe my gray Vanguard. Um, but he's got the, you know, like I said, it's just restrictive. It's just, you know, like me, if you cut it, like right, like cut from here down, and it would be natural because that's the natural seam of the coat, and I think that would work. He's double jointed knees. I guess that looks okay. It's a little ugly. It's not. Like I said, it's not. The whole point. He's not going to do striking action poses, right? He's just going to do that. And then I'm supposed like in the other figures, like this would be like a knee pad or something you can hide easier when you bend the knee, so to speak. Um, I'm not trying to hit on this figure. I'll get to the why on that. But and then he's got standard articulation, which is pretty successful. Well, yeah, it's so. And then he can wear his hat, put his hat on. That looks great. And then is he a gold? See, that's like this thing's so. I don't know. So I don't know which sunglasses. I don't even know if it matters. He doesn't have a holster. He's got this gun, and the gun's not painted. It's a nice little 45, and it's got like I don't know if they're gonna do blast effects. I'm wondering if the Valaverse blast effects will fit in there. I bet you they would. Like I said, it's a good looking figure. See if we can get a pair of sunglasses to fit on him. Oh, there you go. Ho. Look at this slick guy. Look at you, bud. Dude, this dude's coming to the pit. He's going to be like ordering Duke around. That's not bad. That looks great. I don't know if I'm going to get two more for the other head sculpts. I will switch out the head sculpts in a second here. Let's do that right now. Why are we playing? Let's see how. Oh, that was wrong. Oh, all right. So that's an issue. I don't want to use a pair of pliers because I'm going to mark up the. Let's see if I can. See the classified ones. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to get this off. So real quick, I want to show you. You gotta be careful. It's the. So I had to use a pair of needle nose, but these got they're smooth. They really don't have like ridges, like so. I didn't like mark up anything, but it's on a post, and then this head is having a hard time getting on there, and it reminds me of. Oh, see, I'm afraid I'm gonna break it, and it moves in there. So it's like a separate piece. It's like the the Mattel DC Multiverse figures. Specifically, I'm thinking of the Rick Flag figure. This is like a completely separate piece, and it's seated in there. And I'm afraid I'm gonna break that. So I'm gonna try to hold on. Oh, see, it's not getting on there. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to get that to pop on. I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. Oh man, it's just not going on there. bummer. Let's see if I can get the General Brown head back on. I don't want to break it. Yeah, that's just. Is that on? Yeah, I think so. No. That's unfortunate, man. There it goes. That popped back on. I don't want to. I'm gonna have to like lubricate this with something. I don't have anything right now handy, but I'm gonna have to lubricate that before I put it back on. I don't want to force it. I don't want to break that peg. Um, because I don't even know, like, you can get these figures apart. I don't know. These are all, it's all press fitted. Um, so let's just go into final thoughts on this. I look. I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna shit on uh the Monster Force figures. I'm not gonna shit on these fine folks, and it's not because, like the head. Now this was real smooth. This came off really smooth. So I mean, that was nice. I mean, the figure, it's a well done figure. This is a plain Jane figure. There's no, like, but he's supposed to be in his dress uniform, right? So uh here, we'll give him, just give him gripping hands. So like, this is gonna serve my purpose. Like, I'll get that other head on. I have some of that, the loops. I forget what it's called even. I think it's I don't know, I forget what it's called. But I have it in the other room. But I'll get that head up, these heads on. It's just it's real unfortunate that, this is right, like, you saw me take it right out of the box. I'm not gonna, like I said, it's the first go around for these guys. And there's definitely a vision here. There's definitely a like they definitely have an idea of what they want to do with this, like with the story and everything, and I appreciate that. And I like the supernatural elements of it all, and fighting an ancient Egyptian god is cool. It's very Stargate. I want my Stargate figures, so I'm gonna get that license for a 6-inch and give me my Stargate figures. For frick's sake, I want a 1/12 scale Stargate that doesn't cost $8,000. Um, Back to, but like I said, and I appreciate, there's definitely like a passion here for what they're doing. I mean, that they did not. There's no cheaping out here, right? This is, they they they're doing something special here. I mean, it may not be your bag, and that's okay. It might not be my bag. I like the general feel. Like I said, I'll get these heads on him. It's just I don't want to. It's out of the box. It's a little rough. That's all. Like I said, I have the lubes and like the action figure. It's RC grease or something like that. I forget, something like that. Anyway, I'll get it on. It'll be all right. It's just unfortunate we couldn't get the other looks, and that's fine. Like I said, like got this. I'm excited about this head. This is my Joe Colton head. Uh, let's be fair. Like Valverse, I love Valverse. I actually like the fictional universe that takes place in, but that whole everything I got from Valverse is to complement my GI Joes, and like they're their own team and everything in my little head canon. But and then this guy's like, he's an officer, and like I said, I got another one of these figures, but I don't know if I could bring myself. They're $40 a piece. So I got another one. So they're $40 a piece. It's a lot. I mean, and like I said, having a general figure, that's, for me, that was worth it. I don't know if I'm not gonna do two more. I'm just not. Maybe I can use these heads on something else. I don't know, but yeah. So I like it. I like this figure a lot. I don't know, $40 is a lot. But I also know, like, they have such things as MOQs, minimum order quantities. So from what I've gathered, the minimum order quantity on any kind of like figure is 1,000 units, and you're going to pay the most per unit at that level. If you make 10,000 units, then it's going to be less. 20,000 will be less. Someone like Hasbro will make 150,000 units of something. Yeah, they can get that price down, but they're not, because jet fuel costs money, I guess. But Yeah, this is a good figure. Like the hat's real painted, real nice. I like it. I like everything about this figure. I don't even hate the price. It's a lot, but I don't really hate it because he's gonna this figure and this one's gonna serve very specific purposes for me. Like this will be Thunderbolt Ross, you know, or whoever you need it to be. He'll be my general flag. Uh, so yeah, so that's like I say I like him. I like this figure overall. I like it. You know, it's I mean it's not it. I don't. There's no inherent except for the how tight that neck ball is and the design. There's no inherent issues with it. So uh, yeah, so that's it. That's my look at this guy. Yeah, check these guys out if you kind of dig their story, you know, like they're you know, or if you dig the just dig the figures themselves, like just for the sake of the figures, then yeah, check it out. I mean, why not? Like I'm not in on this line unless they come with. I'll have to look at what on the website. Um, I want to see what this Apophis looks like. I might get Apophis. See stuff like that. Like I'll just get, you know, randos. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and my next review is gonna be. I'm going getting back to my pre-order apocalypse. I have two more a play set, and the figure I'm going to do is going to be the last one, the last review for that kind of like little series, and then there's a bunch of Transformers we'll look at the end of that video. I'm not doing individual videos for those because everyone does it for Transformer videos, and I got to move on with my life. So, all right, thanks for watching. I'm out. All right, really quick addendum to the video that you just watched. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. I'll put it in the notes or the comment or the description, but I missed the thing about the box. I just thought it was a plain box, you know, but I was on a live stream the other night and I looked down at the box and I noticed these little indents, and I noticed in the light, I noticed that this is a flap and it opens. And holy cow, that's actually really nice. It's a really nice window box situation. It's got a nice little comic panel I may actually read at some point, and a really nice display piece. Then, so they went all out on the box. I mean, I amend my, you know, dismissal of it. You know, it's a nice box, but whatever. It's a really nice box. Yeah, so hats off to Big Bad Workshop and Fresh Monkey. This is a really nice, you know, it's nice. I like it. Like it's like the old school Mastermind Creations Reformed line boxes where they would have the flap that open and you'd see the figure. And then they abandoned that. I forget when they did that, but I mean, the first like half of that line was, you know, this style box. Two more things. First of all, I realized who he looks like. He looks like Carl Weathers from Rocky and Predator and Mandalorian. A little bit. To me, he does. So that's cool. Like I said before, he's gonna be my general flag. I feel like that's a good, you know, I like it. I'm casting Carl Weathers as my general flag, and I'm all about it. Last thing, real quick. Dogs barking in the background. Awesome. It'd be nice if my Rav Hunter from Ramen Toys showed up. I have no idea where it is or when it's coming, or I ordered it like 3 weeks ago, and maybe, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago maybe, and I can't even, I don't know. I don't know where it is. I don't know what the status is. I don't know anything. I know there's a label created at some point. Real quick, the head ball, you can see there's a little oil. I can't get the other neck on. I have to use pliers to get this off, and I can't, it won't go on. I've tried. So I tried to push that thing. I used the shock oil. I didn't want to use Vaseline or anything like that because this is what D Amazing uses to loosen up his premium figures. I see him use it on his Hush Superman. That's why I got it. It's a $4 Hush Superman, which I had. I gave it to my son for his birthday, and then I got another one on the way. Anyway, I pushed on that ball that I put so hard that it cramped my arm. I will say that little neck peg thing that I showed you earlier is strong. It is quality piece. It stood up to like as much as I can give it. And I'm a big dude, and I'd have to say I'm fairly strong, and I couldn't get it on. I'm gonna have to Dremel it. Um, it's a really unfortunate drawback to an otherwise, pretty stellar figure, in my opinion. Um, but like I said, it's not a deal breaker. I mean, I have the tools. You shouldn't need tools for a $40 figure, but I got the tools. I can take care of it. But still a recommend for me. Pretty, this is a pretty great figure, and looks like it's gonna be a pretty good line if that's your bag. If you like kind of like that sci-fi, fantasy, horror type, monster, it's cool. So, all right, I'm out. I appreciate you hanging in here this long.